So we come up to nearly to the halfway stage. The injuries are forcing more and more Rikishi to drop out. Already we've lost the two Yokozuna, Takanohana and Musashi Maru. Also Kaiho and Tochisakai. With the absence of Yokozuna, Takanohana from day one, the crowd thinned out considerably, but at least they could cheer on their local heroes, Kaiho and Chiyotakai. But now Kaiho has gone. Kaiho, I should say. Let's hope Chiyotakai doesn't get injured too. The only ray of sunshine is Mongolian Asa Shoryu, who is continuing his relentless, unbeaten record with some fine, fierce sumo. Also, veterans Akinoshima and Takanonami are making a return to past form. Well, at the beginning of day 7, there you can see Sashimaru, Takanohana both out, Kaiho also out, and at the top of the Banzuke at present we have Asa Shoryu with 6 straight wins behind him, Chiyotakai, Musayama, Akinoshima with 5 wins and 1 loss, and then a big clutch of wrestlers behind them with 4 wins and 2 losses, including Takanonami, Takanowaka, Shimotori and Takamisakari. So on to our first bout. It's between Kotonowaka and Tamarikido. They fought once before. Kotonowaka won that one. And Kotonowaka on the left there, making a measured start, trying to psychologically dominate Tamarikido, ex-amateur champion, in only his 5th Makuuchi Basho, as opposed to Kotonowaka's 72nd Makuuchi Basho. So a lot of experience with the bigger Kotonowaka, and there it's the overarm grip that does it. Kotonowaka puts the pressure on Tamarikido's arm and spins him over and out with uwatenage. So that was the 4th win for Kotonowaka. This man, incidentally, who's married to his stable boss's daughter, so in due course should inherit the stable. Jumonji, 153 kilos, fights lightweight Aminishiki at 124 kilos. And he's not quite the lightest. Kaiho is just marginally lighter than him. There have been much lighter wrestlers, of course. Minaumi was around 100 kilos, Terao around 116, but they've retired. Well, there's a famous face. Judge at the side, one time known as Chiyonafuji, the great Chiyonafuji. Well, they try to tie each other's arms up there, but Aminishiki looks like he's got that low grip on the front of the belt there, the Maimitsu as it's called. And he hooks his leg around the back. That's a sotogake move there, leg hook around the back, and trips Jumonji backwards. So that's the 5th win for Aminishiki. He's only had 2 losses so far, and it was the 3rd loss for Jumonji. And the wrestlers prepare in their respective corners. This mound of clay that they fight on weighs roughly 32 tons. Now this bout between Dejima, one-time tournament winner, against Tokitsuumi, but Tokitsuumi spills him over there without much trouble. Takes the overarm grip, and instead of going directly on the arm, he twists to the side and pressures the arm as well. So a spin over there, an uwatehineri move from Tokitsuumi. That was his 4th win, 3rd loss for Dejima. Toki, he of the orange mawashi and the long sideburns, needs a lot more technique if he's to progress in sumo, but he's comfortable around this level here. And look at that, the way he disposed of Tochinohana there. One powerful arm straight into Tochinohana's throat and just ploughed him down and backwards onto this hard surface. So I was saying 32 tons of clay. They renew it before the main bashos, although they don't always renew the whole lot. Sometimes they just take off the top 8 tons and rework the top 25%. Now we have Kotoryu, veteran, against Iwakiyama in his 1st basho. Iwakiyama drives forward and takes Kotoryu backwards, straight from the tachiai. So yorikiri win there for Iwakiyama. That's his 4th win. Not doing too badly so far. Just 1 day short of the middle of this basho. They're all aiming for at least 8 wins, these wrestlers. That guarantees their position in the rankings. Now lightweight Kaiho on the right. He's got 3 wins so far against Tochinonada, but it's Kaiho who gets the quick overarm grip and pressures Tochinonada down straight off the tachi. And as you can see, sumo's over very quickly. These wrestlers have to focus right the way down to the start. From the tachi, it's all or nothing. Tremendous burst of activity for a few seconds. It rarely goes on longer than that. So have to get themselves in fine condition. Quite sensitive creatures, some of these wrestlers. Small things can upset them and take their form. They've no chance to settle into a bout. It's all or nothing right from the start. Now we have Mongolian on the left there, Kyokushuzan against Gojoro. They fought 5 times before. Kyokushuzan's won 3 of them. Well, they're opening up with lots of tsupari slaps to the face and some throat thrusts. There's a throat thrust. More throat thrusts, and eventually it's Gojoro who drives Kyokushuzan backwards and over the edge of this circle. It's 4.5 meters across, that's 15 feet. And it's marked off by straw bales set into the clay. They stick up about 2 inches, which is sufficient to give the wrestlers a chance to stop any slide out when they're pushed. Now, Robocop Takamisakari fights his rival, Shimotori. They've been rivals since amateur sumo days when they were in college. Now, Takamisakari's strong when he gets his right hand on the inside. When he gets Shimotori right to the edge there, tries a huge lift. And that looked like an overarm throw again. Well, it looked to me like Takamisakari got it, but no, it's Shimotori who gets the referee's decision and a little bit of prize money. So that was 5th win for Shimotori, 3rd loss for Takamisakari. Good shot of the ring there with the big roof hanging over it, the Tsuriyani. That weighs 6 tons, so if that were to drop, it would squash these guys pretty well. Now we have Takanowaka against Tamakasuga. Well, a full start there from Takanowaka. The wrestlers are meant to start exactly at the same time, but there's quite a lot of gamesmanship at this moment. There you see it again. Takanowaka put one hand down, popped the other one down quickly, and then just went straight into the tachi. But that's not allowed. He's got to put one hand down, then the other hand down, pause briefly together with the other wrestler, and then they're meant to go. And he does exactly the same thing, and this time the referee doesn't stop it. But Takanowaka gets the overarm grip, uses it to pressure down, releases it, and then pushes Tamakasuga out with oshidashi. 5th win for Takanowaka. He's doing well. Previous basho he had 8 wins, and that was the 7th straight loss for Tamakasuga. So he's not having a good basho at all. Now we have coming up Takanonami, a veteran who's doing quite well so far. He's got 4 wins. Usually he starts off bashos badly, but this time not too bad. Kotomitsuki has only got 3 wins. These two have fought each other 6 times. Takanonami's won 4 of them, including the last 2. But Kotomitsuki's been off form. Well, there's the chief judge telling the wrestlers and the referee, the Gyoji, to get a grip of this match. Well, another hesitant start. Kotomitsuki didn't come out hard and fast there. He works out how he's going to play these matches. He's quite an analyst of his opponent's styles. He then decided, he obviously decided he wasn't going to come out like a rocket, but it was hesitant. Well, he's locked on the belt of Takanonami, but Takanonami's running him round the ring, and that's it, forces him out. So yorikiri win there for Takanonami, giving him his 5th win. He's only had 2 losses so far, and that was Kotomitsuki's 4th loss. Well, there's a lot of slapping going on there, as you can hear. Now, Wakanosato has been doing quite a lot of weights recently. So he pushes around 100 kilos, which is not really a hell of a lot of weight, but in the squat on the bench press. But the Japanese don't believe in heavy weights anyway, but it's a lot more than most of them do. And here fighting Tamanoshima, they fought each other 4 times in the past, each has won twice. Tamanoshima's there, pushed to the edge, and Wakanosato rocks sideways and pops him over the edge. So that's second much needed win for Wakanosato. Not doing at all well this time. Previous Basho he had 8 wins and 7 losses. Chiyo Taikai looking very meditative, that's the word. So now we have Chiyo Taikai, the Ozeki. He's got 5 wins so far and 1 loss. He's up amongst the leaders in the race for the Emperor's Cup. Fighting Hokuto Riki, who he's fought once before and beaten once before. Both around the 150 kilo mark, with Chiyo Taikai just slightly heavier than that. So Taikai usually comes out like a rocket. Seems to be watching Hokuto Riki very carefully this time. Well, Hokuto Riki's climbed up to Maegashira 2. He had a good tournament last time. He had 9 wins and 6 losses. Looking a bit nervous there, if I may say so. Well, let's see if Chiyo Taikai does anything different this time. He normally comes out, leads with the head, straight for the chest, or the head. Well, a slow start there, not normal, and, well, he lost that one. Hokuto Riki wasn't really motoring that much. They came out relatively slow, the pair of them. He just met Chiyo Taikai's charge, resisted, and then pulled. From push to pull, and down Chiyo Taikai went. So a Hikiotoshi win there for Hokuto Riki, and second loss for Chiyo Taikai. Well, there's the charge, then starts the push, and there's the pull. And Chiyo Taikai certainly bit the dust there. Shoryu coming out for his bout. A couple of matches time against Miyabiyama here. Now we have Tochi Azuma. He's got 4 losses already. Not a good basho for him. Taso Naomi with 3 losses. Tochi Azuma's virtually born in the sumo ring. His father's a stable boss. He was probably running around the sumo ring in his nappies when he was a toddler. Well, he wins that one. That's his 3rd win for him, and 4th loss for Tosonoumi. Now we have Mongolian Kyokuten Ho. The Oshima stable. That's the stable that took in a lot of Mongolian wrestlers when they first arrived in Japan about 9 years ago. Led by Kyokushuzan. Here fighting Musoyama. They fought 11 times. Musoyama's won 7 of those encounters. That makes it number 8. So a straightforward shove out. Oshidashi win there for Musoyama from the Musashigawa stable. Well, he's that gives him 6 wins now and 1 loss. He's up near the leaders. This is the leader, Mongolian Asa Shoryu, with 6 straight wins. He's fighting Miyabiyama. Well, these two have fought 7 times in the past. Asa Shoryu's won 5 of them. There you see the Shikiri no Oshi, the crouch downs. Go through a long ritual of this. They're allowed, these top wrestlers are allowed 4 minutes. The lower ranked wrestlers have less and less time to do these crouch downs. Crouch, they stare at each other out. Yobidashi, wander around the ring, sweep it, and then gradually comes the moment of truth. And here it is, Miyabiyama. Well, Miyabiyama looked as though he had Asa Shoryu on the brink there, but a very swift movement right at the end, right on the edge. Ducked out of the way, pirouetted round, and Miyabiyama went flying. Well, that was very neatly done. He's a very nimble wrestler, is Asashoryu. Certainly looked like he was about to go over the edge. So at the end of day 7, we have Asashoryu still in the lead with 7 straight wins. Behind him, Akinoshima and Musoyama with 6 wins and 1 loss. And then a large group of wrestlers, including Chiyotai Kai, Takanonami, Takanowaka, with 5 wins and 2 losses. But there's still plenty of time. We'll be back after the break. Stay with us when we look at day 8.